I recently stayed at the Viva V Samana in the Dominican Republic, and let me tell you, this is one laid-back resort. The all-inclusive hotel is in Las Terrenas, a tourist town on the country's northeastern coast. It's about 13 miles from the El Cate International Airport and boasts over half a mile of beach right outside its doors. In my opinion, it's everything you'd want from a holiday resort and more. Here's my complete review. Las Terrenas is a popular tourist town in the Dominican Republic's Samana Peninsula. It's known for its several beautiful beaches, including the Bonita, Las Ballenas, and Cosan Beach, which is where you'll find the Viva V Samana Resort. To get to the hotel, you'll need to take a taxi or shuttle from the Santo Domingo airport, which is about 2.5 hours away. Once there, you'll realize it was worth the drive, as the peninsula is seriously stunning any time of the year. There are regular whale sightings during the winter, a long waterfront promenade to enjoy walks, and plenty of open bars and restaurants to soak in the sunshine. The Cayo Levantado Bay is also home to a pristine island known for its palm-lined beaches. Fans of Jurassic Park may also recognize some of the surrounding terrain, since parts of the award-winning movie were filmed in the nearby Los Hayatises National Park. But that's enough about the outside. Let's take a tour inside the Viva V Samana. We'll start with the most important factor for many of you, the rooms. I booked a standard V room for 3 nights, and well, it was exactly what you'd expect from a 4-star resort. I booked a package deal for which I paid $490 for 2 people. Considering this was an all-inclusive cost, including the drinks, I'd say it was a great value for my money, even if it wasn't the most luxurious room in the Caribbean. The hotel has another 280 accommodations, split up between non-smoking rooms and bungalows with plunge pools. The standard V rooms have either pool or garden views, a balcony or terrace, and can host up to 4 guests. There's also a C room with an unobstructed view of the beach, a Vibe room with its own private plunge pool, and a Vibe room with a sea view. Stay in one of the comfortable bungalows and you get a terrace or balcony with a private pool, butler service, and an outdoor area with garden views. To sweeten the deal, the hotel also occasionally throws a 15-minute foot rub in at the Coconut Whisper Spa along with a bungalow booking. Viva V Samana is an all-inclusive resort, which usually have a reputation for less than ideal meals. In my experience, this resort falls firmly in that category as well, barring a few exceptions. The Le Marche buffet, for one, boasted of several options and some delicious food, but the other restaurants weren't great. I would recommend you eat most of your meals at Le Marche. The market-style cafe has a build-your-own pizza, sandwich, and breakfast stations. The other buffet options include the Beach Bar, which is a place for a drink, snack, or sunset, the Snack Bar, a lunch grill with various meals, and El Hip, a cocktail bar and lounge where live DJs rule the floor after the sun sets. The resort's 3 a la carte diners include Mediterraneas, Fusion, and Mari Fuego, feature everything from Greek salads to wood oven-fired pizzas and various fusion plates. But once again, I wouldn't recommend getting too experimental with your choices. I, for one, had an average experience at Fusion. In my opinion, the service was pretty good, the hotel staff was friendly, and the housekeeping staff was meticulous. Plus, the reception staff always had a smile on their face. Avoid room service, however. It's slow and the food is not great. Viva V Samana may be a secluded resort on a private stretch of beach, but it's definitely not boring. The resort has plenty of activities lined up to keep you occupied. The regular evening performance feature local dancers, singers, and theater performers, and they're a great way to experience Dominican culture firsthand. The hiking trails, whale watching tours, forest bike rides, these on the other hand promise access to nature in a way you've probably not experienced before. Back at the resort, there are activities to cater to all interests. yoga, dance, cooking classes, and various outdoor excursions. Oh, and there's a coffee bar that turns into a nightclub in the evenings, which is pretty exciting if you're looking to spend an evening socializing. Over my 3 days at the resort, I got into a really fun beer drinking competition, I swam in the gorgeous sea, and I hit the gym, which, despite boasting of standard facilities, does have a lovely view of the yard. This Wyndham property isn't a modern boutique hotel or one of the more high-end resorts in this part of the Americas, but it's certainly not lacking in amenities. The infinity pool, for example, rivals anything you'd see in a more luxurious hotel in the Dominican Republic or elsewhere in Latin America. Unfortunately, if you're looking for a quiet swim, it might not be the right place, as there are quite a few people drinking in the pool all throughout the day. But if there's one group of people who will really appreciate the facilities at Viva V Samana, it's sports enthusiasts. The hotel has provisions for you to play almost every sport you can think of. Apart from the volleyball nets and a tennis court, there's an archery field, a table tennis setup, and even a horse riding circuit along the coast. The private stretch of beach also doubles up as a water sports paradise. The hotel can arrange for you to go diving, snorkeling, jet skiing, parasailing, and so much more. Some guests also enjoy spending their day fishing for local marine treasures, or spend a cool afternoon on a kayak or paddleboard. The hotel staff is more than willing to rent out equipment for you to try something new. Go deep enough into the jungle, meanwhile, and you'll suddenly find yourself in an oasis of luxury. The Coconut Whisper Spa invites guests to forget about their problems for a few hours, offering a series of treatments inspired by local flora. In fact, the spa was named after the Caribbean's most versatile fruit, known for being packed with essential nutrients and oxidants. Almost every part of the coconut is used in some form at the spa, with the signature coconut treatment promising to douse you from head to toe in the stuff. In both 2017 and 2018, the Coconut Whisper Spa was recognized by Spa and Wellness Mexicaribe as one of the best spas in all of Latin America. While I did spot a few families during my stay, it shouldn't surprise you to learn that the resort is popular among couples. The Viva V Samana management knows this all too well, offering newlyweds the promise of an unforgettable experience at budget-friendly rates. The hotel also has curated packages for anyone planning a proposal or a dream Caribbean wedding. The resort also has a business center that companies looking to treat their employees to a holiday can take advantage of. But it's not the special packages that I think are the main draw of the hotel. It's the fact that it offers several kinds of Caribbean experiences all rolled into one. You could play a few sports, attend a cooking class, or go on a Jurassic Park trail, all in a single day. At the end of the day, my main takeaway would be that the Viva V Samana Resort is great value for your money, provided you don't expect a luxury stay and fancy food. The beach is incredible, the staff is friendly, and the vibe is firmly laid back. The La Marche buffet spread kept me going through breakfast, lunch, and dinner, while the other restaurants honestly are not that great. I'd say overall, the resort deserves every single one of its 4 stars.